For decades, U.S. aircraft carriers have symbolized absolute military dominance. Floating airbases capable of projecting power across the globe, they have shaped wars, deterred adversaries, and enforced American strategic influence. Among them stands the USS Abraham Lincoln, a Nimitz-class supercarrier representing the pinnacle of naval power. But modern warfare is changing. Today, dominance is no longer defined only by size, firepower, or advanced aircraft. It is increasingly challenged by cheap, numerous, and asymmetric weapons, and few countries have embraced this shift as effectively as Iran. At the center of this transformation is a growing concern among military planners: Iranian drone swarms. Could these unmanned systems pose a credible threat to even the most powerful warships on Earth? Why aircraft carriers are strategic targets. Aircraft carriers are not just ships. They are strategic assets worth over $13 billion, carrying thousands of personnel and dozens of combat aircraft. Losing one would be a political, military, and psychological shock, unlike almost any other battlefield loss. This makes carriers both powerful and vulnerable. They are large, detectable, and operate in predictable maritime environments. Traditionally, only advanced missiles or submarines were considered serious threats, but today a new category of danger has emerged: mass, saturation, and persistence. And this is exactly where drone swarms come in. Iran's drone doctrine: quantity over perfection. Iran does not attempt to match the US Navy ship for ship or aircraft for aircraft. Instead, it pursues asymmetric warfare, designed to exploit vulnerabilities rather than compete symmetrically. Iran's drone ecosystem includes Shahed series loitering munitions, jet-powered attack drones, long-range reconnaissance UAVs, maritime strike drones. What makes Iran's approach dangerous is not individual drone capability, but numbers. Drone swarms overwhelm defenses by forcing ships to engage dozens or even hundreds of targets simultaneously, rapidly exhausting interceptors, radar attention, and decision-making capacity. How a drone swarm threatens a carrier strike group. A U.S. carrier like the USS Abraham Lincoln does not operate alone. It is protected by destroyers, cruisers, fighters, electronic warfare aircraft, and layered missile defenses. But drone swarms challenge this system in unique ways. First, drones are cheap. Shooting down a drone with $1 million missile is an unfavorable exchange. Second, drones can approach at low altitude, cluttering radar screens and reducing reaction time. Third, drones can attack from multiple vectors simultaneously: air, surface, and potentially even underwater. The goal is not necessarily to sink the carrier, but to disable operations, disrupt flight decks, damage escorts, or force withdrawal. The Strait of Hormuz, perfect environment for swarm warfare. Geography favors Iran. The Strait of Hormuz is narrow, congested, and within range of Iran's coastal missile forces, drones, fast attack boats, and submarines. This environment limits maneuver space and reaction time for large vessels. In such waters, drone swarms can be launched from land, released from ships, deployed by proxy forces, coordinated with missile salvos. This layered threat environment significantly complicates carrier defense planning. Iranian drone swarms represent more than a tactical threat. They symbolize a fundamental change in how weaker powers challenge stronger ones. Against ships like the USS Abraham Lincoln, The danger is not a single decisive strike, but attrition, uncertainty, and escalation risk. In the future of naval warfare, dominance will not belong solely to the largest fleets, but to those who can adapt fastest to a battlefield where numbers, networks, and autonomy matter more than size. And that future is already here,